Hi all, I'm here to resurrect a past trend, a gesture, and a craze that is still relevant to today's context and world, that is the COVID-19 pandemic. I've tried so many avenues to raise this to people's attention through workmates, through uni students, through close friends and family, but still that was not enough. So I wrote a 1K word essay on this, but not everyone was convinced. I did a TikTok video, still no followers. Help me. I was given a chance in 2020 to share my vision in the workplace. And so I delivered a speech to 500 staff members, including the CEO. I gained some followers, but majority did not take it seriously. Please note what I have to share is purely out of gaiety and frivolity, so it's a free of charge insight into my sense of humor. It refers to a one-motion dance move that originated from a hip-hop band named Amigos in the States in 2015, in which a person bows their head into a flex elbow whilst raising their opposite arm in a parallel, straight, and diagonally upward direction. Colleagues at work were embarrassed by my flamboyance and courage to gesticulate this dance move, especially during queuing up outside the microwave at work, greetings at the start of work days, and just about any situation that would have people off guard, such as after a sentimental discussion, doing people small favors, and simply filling in silences. I envisioned that people would dab along with me without hesitation, but just as anything in life, there would always be inevitable resistance to any new change or concept. One day I had two friends in the workplace who requested jokingly for a 1K word essay if I wanted their support in my mission to spread the dab trend. And so I did. I committed diligently to writing 150 to 200 words every evening after work for a week. It was invigorating. I was ready to pull the pin though, as I knew the notion at hand was arbitrary and receiving dubious comments and humorous dismissals left, right, and center, and my writing skills were initially rusty. However, I just kept pushing through. In my 1K word essay, I write in satire prose, which is a form of humor that essentially makes the subject or matter at hand appear ridiculous and essentially has your head shaking in disbelief. I write in my essay as a principal focus that dabbing serves a pertinent purpose to achieving social distancing of 1.5 meters as directed by our Australian government. And you know what? The Australian government is wrong. They pose a 4 meter square density rule for indoor distancing. However, simultaneously impose a 1.5 meter distance rule, and the math does not equate. Let me explain. This is me dabbing, and I am indoors within a 4 square meter boundary or density rule. So that will be 2 meters by 2 meters, length by width, in 4 square meters. So from the center to the perimeter of my 4 square meter boundary will be 1 meter. You'll be thinking that from the center to the corner will be longer, which is the hypotenuse. So according to Pythagorean theorem, c squared equals a squared plus b squared. That works out to be 1.4. In fact, it's 1.414213562 meters. Great. However, that is still less than the 1.5 meters that is imposed by the Australian government. And that just defeats the 4 square meter rule boundary. Also, for the height of an average person being 1.65 meters, the average arm length is approximately 70 to 75 centimeters. And I have a graph to support this. Therefore, dabbing will only permit a radial coverage of 70 to 75 centimeters within a vicinity. So I propose that if there were two people walking past and dabbing at the same time, do the math, double 70 to 75 centimeters, and you'll have 1.4 to 1.5 meters. Now, one will argue by anthropometry, everyone is of different heights and arm lengths, Charlie. So how can I justify the dab as a way to maintain 1.5 meter distancing? Let me ask in return, how do you quantify the distance of 1.5 meters when you're queuing up outside the microwave at work, Walking in and out of tight spaces in the shopping aisles or the office, there are 1.5 meter markings ubiquitously across the floors of the grocery aisles or the workplace, are there? Hypothetically, if people dabbed upon greeting each other, people can maintain 1.5 meter distancing. In fact, it could be 1.6 meters or more, as you would distance yourself away from the person in case you make contact at the hands or fingers. Moreover, the head bending away and into the flexed elbow also increases the distance apart. Further in my essay, I digress about how dabbing is pertinent to the values of the workplace, including collaboration and respect. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, this is history in the making. I would like to give a shout out to my sisters who listened and bounced ideas with very tolerance to my outlandish claims, and also during the writing of my essay, and also for this video. And also to my previous colleagues for putting up with my eccentricity and flamboyant show of dabbing on a daily basis at work. So if you're learning to dab or just starting, it's not necessary that you have to have the two arms to dab. It can just be the one arm flexing to the elbow. All in all, we can do our part in maintaining social distancing and bring this trend back. I'm Charlie, aka cambocharles and Dab Master. Thank you for listening.